As the world continues to grapple with the coronavirus pandemic, the World Health Organization has warned that the pandemic is far from over in the Asia-Pacific region. This comes as countries in the region are experiencing a surge in the number of infections. Let's begin with Japan. The daily number of new cases in the country has now almost doubled from 40 last week to close to 97 now. Currently, Japan has 2,935 confirmed cases and at least 69 deaths. But experts believe that the numbers could surge anytime soon. If the current trend continues, Japan could soon follow the trajectory of New York, Italy or Spain. Japan has also tested for far lesser people compared to neighboring South Korea. Putting the numbers in perspective, Tokyo, a city of 13.5 million people, has tested less than 4,000 people. And the entire country, with a population of around 125 million, has tested about 39,400 people only. Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has repeatedly called against a lockdown, warning about its effect on the already hit economy. Meanwhile, the international terminal at Tokyo's Haneda Airport wore a deserted look after Japan barred visitors from 73 countries from Friday. On to neighboring South Korea. The country is one of the most successful nations in the world in stemming the current pandemic. South Korea has managed to contain Asia's largest outbreak outside of China and has less than 100 infections every day. But the country is now ramping up its social distancing measures as cases in small clusters persist. Currently, South Korea has 10,156 infected cases and 177 deaths. Anyone arriving in the country will also be quarantined at home or at government-designated facilities for 14 days. South Korea has also turned its former Olympic Stadium into a screening center to test all overseas arrivals to prevent any new imported cases. Now on to Indonesia. Indonesia reported its biggest daily spike in confirmed cases. This came as the nation's death toll surpassed that of South Korea. Indonesia now has the highest death toll in Asia after China. The number of confirmed cases surged to 1,986, with 196 new infections in the last 24 hours. Indonesia has also released about 18,000 inmates in a bid to stop the spread of the virus in its notoriously overcrowded prisons. Along with Indonesia, Philippines is fast emerging as a virus hotspot. The country has recorded over 3,000 cases and 136 deaths. This came as Philippines' President Rodrigo Duterte, in a shocking statement, has told security forces that they should shoot dead anyone causing trouble in areas locked down due to the pandemic. Lastly, Singapore has imposed a lockdown for a month to curb a recent jump in the number of cases. Even though the city was lauded for its measures against the pandemic, the growing number of cases has called for stricter measures. The financial hub is currently bracing for the worst recession in its 55-year history. The government has already announced virus relief measures equal to almost 11% of its GDP to cushion the blow to its economy.